Friend of me, any me. All these niggas just wanna be a mini me. All these niggas just wanna be a mini me. All these niggas just wanna be a mini me. Friend of me.
Welcome to another episode of Homestead Hero. Today we're going to review and go over the Muddy Elevated Blind. I got this last week. It took me 2 days to put together. It is a canvas on top, elevated at the bottom. Cost me $478. If you're wondering why we didn't just build one, it's because it's not our land. So we don't have that opportunity. They asked us to put nothing down that was permanent. We have no mature trees around. So I essentially got this so me and the kids can hunt, but elevated. If you look at the price of blinds, you're looking at like $200, $300 for the real good ones. For $475, we get to be 12 feet up in the air in a blind. So let's go over this thing. Here we have the Quad Pod Hunter Hut from Muddy Outdoors. It stands 12 foot in the air. It's supposed to hold 4 hunters, and it'll hold up to 550 pounds. The box itself weighs about 150 pounds. Realistically, this is probably going to hold 2 hunters. It does have 4 hunting windows, but me being a large feller, I could probably hunt with me and the kid beside me. Inside the box, you're going to have all these poles taken apart. They'll be cellophane together, but there's no list on what they are. You'll have a 1-gallon Ziploc bag that holds all the different lock nuts, bolts, and plastic washers, and you'll have 1 assembly manual. If you buy this, I highly advise that you go to Lowe's and you buy more 1/4-inch bolts, 1/4 by 1.5 inches, 2-inch, and 3-inch. They shorted us almost 40 bolts with this thing. On the instruction manual, you get bolt A, bolt B, bolt C, all the way down to K, and we were completely missing off the rip B, C, and I believe F. That's why it took 2 days to put together, but we just went and got them. I mean, once you drag this thing to your hidey hole and you have it all taken out of the box and you have all of these bolts separated in this gallon bag, I didn't see the point in putting it back in the box and returning it. Once assembled, this Hunter Hut is pretty sturdy. It's got X's between the 3 legs for support. The ladder is the 4th support, and it has additional support bolted to the X. So you're going to have hunting windows all 4 sides. The door to climb up under the ladder is right on the corner. It comes with a mat, and it comes with the canvas over top. And all of these plastic washers are just to keep it quiet. And then the platform itself is a grate. Once inside, the windows are pretty large for all 4 sides. And then on the inside, you actually have a shooting rail that goes completely around the entire blind, so you can post up. Now, these windows unzip, so they're not quiet like a $3,000 redneck or whatever. So you're going to have the windows down when you hunt, but you can close off the sides you want for the wind. And the hunting rail is pretty sweet, for real. It comes with a rubber sleeve that you're supposed to put on it, but I'd already assembled it, and that was the one part I threw away. So the cover is a canvas. You got the black on the inside and you have the camo on the outside. So you have a framed in roof above you by the metal. The metal runs across, it goes into a T. I'm 6'4", I can stand up in this, so it's pretty spacious for real. And it's really sturdy. So they tie, the canvas has strings on the inside that you can tie to the frame to keep the wind from blowing and keep it from moving. And then it has hooks at the bottom that attach to the grate, and the cover just slides over. But it is a 2-ply cover, so you got the black inside, camo on the outside, so it's really warm. It does hold in heat. When you look at this floor mat, you'll notice that this mat doesn't have metal rings inside those loops, so there's strings that come with it. And once you get it flattened out, you tie it down to the platform, but I foresee those ripping. So my review of it is I think it's worth the money. I'm going to take the canvas cover off at the end of the season, maybe preserve it. I wish that carpet had metal loops where it ties onto the grate, I think, and make it last longer. I'm going to be lucky, I think, to get a year, maybe 2 out of it. If it had metal rings, we're probably talking 5 or 6 years. But essentially for what it is, I mean, I don't think I could have spent the money better. And I'm sure the kids will enjoy it. I mean, they're only going to get to hunt it maybe 3 times a piece, especially with it being school and with the activities and wrestling and baseball, soccer, golf. I mean, they're nonstop. So trying to find a free night to bring them hunting when we have the wind in our favor, we're literally talking 3 times a piece for the kids. So for $475, they got an elevated blind. It's not permanent. If we do buy new hunting property, we can take it with us. It's fairly waterproof. With the windows up, it was raining while we were in there. Didn't see a lot of water. Some was running off the back just because the canvas was folding in between the metal supports for the roof, but I'm happy with it.